Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, in the previous classes we are discussing that squares and square root chapters. Today we are going to discuss that the algebraic identities. Okay, so this chapter already discussed in the 7th standard also. So this year also we have to discuss in more concept we have to discuss in this year. Okay, see, first one, in the algebraic expression there are some terms are there, some words are there. So that words, what we call that words, what is the meaning of those words, we have to discuss it. See, first I will take it as constant. What do you mean about constant? Constant and very simple numerical numbers or numerical term. Numerical terms or numbers constant term. It is a fixed value. For example, 3, 5, 1 by 3, root 2, and then 11, something. Okay, so these are called as constant term. Constant term is it having a fixed value, it having a numerical term. The numerical terms are called as constant terms. The next one is variable. Variable means, what do you mean about the variable? Vary variations, changing, correct? So the variables is means it has unknown value. It has unknown value. The unknown values are called as variable terms. Okay. So for example, A, B, C, so on. So small letter, English small letters, English small alphabets are called as variable terms. Okay. A, is it having any value? There is no any value of the definite value of any variable terms. That's why it is called as variable. But 5 having a fixed value. Is it right? That's why it is a constant. Variable variation. Now A के value ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು A 1 value ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ 1 ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ, 2 ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ 2 ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. But it is a variation. It become variable. That's why we call it as variable terms. Do you understand? The next come to the next one. Algebraic expression. What do you mean about algebraic expression now? Algebraic expression. See students, the constant term and the variable term, the combination of variable terms and the constant term, or variable term and the variable terms, variable and constant, or variable and the variable. The combinations of variable and the constant or variable and the variables is connected by any 4 fundamental operations, then it is called as algebraic expression. For example, see, 3 is one of the numerical terms, x is one of the variable terms. So this is the combinations of this one. So this is the algebraic expressions. It is connected by into, that there is no any signs in between 3 and x. It having a into sign. That's why 3x is one of the algebraic expressions. One more thing, variable and the variable. X is one of the variable and y is the another variable. This x and y is connected any one operations plus any 4 fundamental operations is there. No? What are the 4 fundamental operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions. Any one, it will connected between variable terms or constant term or variable terms. It is connected by any 4 fundamental operations. So that is called as algebraic expressions. X plus y is one of the algebraic expression. So another one thing, 3m is one of the numerical terms and the constant terms. This is a variable terms and the constant terms. It is connected by another one numbers, that is another constant terms, that is a 10. So this is also a algebraic expressions. Not only plus, minus, or into, or divided by anything, any 4 fundamental operations. For example, 3m plus 4n minus 7mn, something is there. See, this is also called as algebraic expressions. See, this is a plus and this is a minus. ಎರಡು ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, 3 ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, 4 ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಇದ್ರೂ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಎಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, a square plus b square minus c square into ab divided by bc. See, is it an algebraic expression or not? Yes, it is also a algebraic expressions. A, B, C, A, B, B, C, these are all variable. variable and variable, all are variables, is connected by plus, minus, into and divided by. So all the four fundamental operations is connected between these variables, then it is called as algebraic expressions. Okay, so next one. Next one, terms. So see students, phi is what? Constant. This is one of the term. This is one of the terms. Okay. X, it is also one of the terms. And 5x, it is also one of the terms. So 5 and x, it is a combinations of numerical terms and the variable terms. So whole it is called as algebraic expression. It having only one terms, because in between into sign is there. Into or divided by sign, in between any numerical terms and the constant terms, in between into or divided by sign, we have to consider as only one terms, variable and the numerical, or numerical variable and variable both. See, x, y. X, y is one of the term. So how many terms are there? Only one terms, because x is one of the variable, y is the one variable. So in between into sign is there. So therefore x, y is only one terms. One term, that's it. Then 3x, one of the the combination of numerical and the variable terms, plus 7. This is one of the term. 3x plus 7 is one of the term. And 7m divided by 10n. 7m divided by 10n. This is also one of the term. That's all. So next students, next, this plus and minus, plus or minus, it having a divided into terms, dividing the terms. Plus and minus terms na divide ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. But into ಮತ್ತೆ divided by ಇದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು it cannot divide in the terms. Dividing terms. Okay, because see, for example, x plus y. See, x is one of the terms, y is the another terms. See, the plus is dividing into two terms. The one sign is dividing into two terms. So how many terms it become? This is one term and this is one term. Totally how much terms? This is a two terms. Okay. Then 2m is there. So 2 is a variable term, sorry, numerical term, and m is a variable terms. So 2 and m, in between which sign is there? Into. So into, it cannot divide in the terms. Therefore 2m, nothing is there, into is there. So we can call it, say it as 2m. So how many terms are there? Only one terms. Okay. Then x square plus y square plus 2xy. 2xy. How many terms are there? One terms, two terms, three terms. This 2 plus sign is there. So these 2 plus signs are divided into 3 terms. Therefore 3 terms. Then a, b, c, d. How many terms are there? A, b, c, d. How many terms? A is one of the variable, b, c, d. These are all the variables. In between which sign is there? Into sign is there. Into, is it dividing or not dividing? Not dividing. So we can consider as only one terms. A to z over ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಟರ್ಮ್. A to z over ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಟರ್ಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಏನು ಸೈನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇಂಟು ಆರ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಇಂಟು ಸೈನ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 10m divided by 5n. 10m divided by 5n. So is it how many terms are there? 10m and 5n divided by 5n. So it having only one term because of in between divided by sign is there. That's why it having only one terms. Okay. Plus and minus is ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಗೆ ಆ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 3x plus 5y plus 5y into 7xy minus 4x square. So how many terms are there? See, 3x plus 5y into 7xy minus 4x square. Okay, so minus ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಂಟು ಇದೆ, ಇಂಟು ಇದೆ, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಸೇರಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟು ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಇಂಟು ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಒನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್, ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ there are 3 terms. Understood? So like this, the plus and minus is dividing the terms, but into and divided by, it cannot divide in the terms. Okay? So this concept is a very important concept. Now I will go to the factors. What do you mean about factors? See, factors means, see, a number is divisible by the given number. For example, 15. What are the factors of 15? 1 in the divider agutte, 3, 5 and 15. These are the factors of 15. Already learned in the arithmetic chapter. Okay, already we know that in the last year. See, in the variables, 10x square is there. 10x square is there. Okay, what are the factors of 10x square means? So what is the factor of 10? 2 into 5. Can I write 2 5 is 10? Yes. What is the factor of x square? Very simple. Into x into x. The x square can be written as x into x. 2 into 5 into x into x. These are the factors of 10x square. So one more thing. 18xy square z. Like that. So 18 can be written as 3 into 3 into 2. 3 3s are 9. 9 2s are 18. Okay, otherwise 18 you have to factorize it like this. 3 9s are 18, 3 6s are 18, 3 2s are 6, 2 1s are 2. 3 into 3 into 2, like that. 3 into 3 into 2. That only I will write down. Okay. So next, into, what is the factor of x? Only x. What is the factor of y square? Y into y. What is the factor of z? Into z. So these are the factors of 18x y square z. Are you understood, students? Yes. Next one, come to the next point is coefficient. Coefficients. What do you mean about coefficients? For example, 7x, one of the example. In that, how many terms are there here? Only one terms. What are the terms? The one is 7 and another is x. So 7 is a numerical terms. Is it right? This is a numerical terms. X is a algebraic terms or variable terms. ಎರಡು ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಆಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Okay, see, in that 7 and x, there are two terms are there. One is numerical and x is the variable. One is the variable and is the numerical. In that, what is the coefficient? Like coefficient means like friends. Like friends. Very simple. What is the coefficient of 7? 7 and friend x. X the coefficient 7. Vice versa. Okay. The coefficient of 7 is x. 7 is the coefficient x. So x the coefficient of 7. Do you understand? So like that. Only x. The coefficient. What is the numerical coefficient of x? Nothing is there, means 1 is there. Therefore, numerical coefficient is 1. The variable coefficient is x. The coefficient of x is 1. The coefficient of 1 is x. Vice versa. Okay. So next one. 2abc. 2abc. The coefficient of 2 is abc. ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. a2 abc. There are 4 terms are there. 2abc. Okay. But if we consider only one terms, but which are the terms? The terms are 2abc. All the terms is connected by into sign. If it is connected by into sign, we consider as the only one terms. But what are the terms means 2abc. I am asking for what is the coefficient of 2 is abc. What is the coefficient of abc is 2. Coefficient of abc is 2. What is the coefficient of only a? A the coefficient a with 2 the 2bc. What is the coefficient of only b? B the coefficient ಯಾರು? ಒಂದು 2, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನು a ಮತ್ತೊಂದು c. The coefficient of c is 2ab. Do you understand? So ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋರು ಆಯ್ತು. Okay. So this is the coefficients. So one more thing, 2x square is there. So what is the coefficient of x square? 2. What is the coefficient of 2 is x square. What is the coefficient of x? What is the coefficient of x? So 1 is 2, x square already 1x ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೆಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದೆ? 3x ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ the coefficient of x is 2x. Okay. So these like this we have to write the coefficient terms. Okay. So next student, the next one, like and unlike terms. Like and unlike terms. What do you mean about like terms and the unlike terms? See, first I will call it as like terms. Like terms allendre same variable irbeku, addition same variable irbeku, and same variable and power should be same. Power or exponent, power will be same. ಬರೀ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪವರ್ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದನ್ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 3x and minus x, 1 by 2x and then 3x, 7x, so on. So these are what? Like terms. See, numerical coefficient no problem, ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ಪವರ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So therefore same variable and same power, therefore it is a like terms. Another example, 4m square 1 by 4m square minus 2m square 3m square. So these are also called as, what is that? Like terms, because of, see here m same variable and power should be a same. And one more thing, 3abc and then 5bca and 6cab. So this is also a like terms, because see here a is there, here also a is there, here also a is there. So a the power is 1, here also 1, here also 1. C ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ c ಇದೆ. b ಇದೆಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ b ಇದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ these three terms are also called as like terms. Okay. So very simple students, like terms means it having a same variable and should be a power should be a same, then it is called as like terms. So unlike terms anta helidre, very simple, variable are different. Okay. Then or same variable but different powers. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ x 2y and then 3z 4a minus b something. See, all the variables are different, therefore it is unlike terms. Then second one, 7x x square and then x to the power of 3, x to the power of 4, so on. See, here x is there, here also x is same variable ಇದೆ, but power ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 2 ಇದೆ, 3 ಇದೆ, 4 ಇದೆ. ಪವರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Do you understood? So this is the like and unlike terms. So next one students, types of algebraic expression. Types of algebraic expression. So see, classification or types or kind. Classification of algebraic expression or types of algebraic expressions. Very simple students. It having a 3 types, 4 types. Basically 3 types. This is a monomial, binomial, third one is trinomial, and last finally polynomial. This classification is based on number of terms. So number of terms ಅನ್ನು ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು algebraic expression ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ classification ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So one is monomial, second one is binomial, third one is trinomial, and fourth is polynomial. What do you mean about monomial? It having only one terms. The algebraic expressions having only one terms, then it is called as a monomial. Mono means only one. So that's why it is called as it having only one terms, that is called as monomial. For example, 3x, 3 and x in between which sign is there? Into. If it is the into sign, we consider as how many terms? Only one terms. And then x, y, z. So this is also only one term because of in between into sign is there. That's why. Then 3x divided by 9. This is also only one terms because of 3x and 9 in between which sign is there? Divisible sign is there. That's why it is also a only one terms. Okay. Next, binomial. The binomial means the algebraic expression having a two terms. The algebraic expressions having a two terms, then it is called as a binomial. For example, a is one of the variable, b is the another variable. It is connected by plus. So plus is divided into two terms. One plus sign is divided into two terms. Then it is called as a binomial. And x square minus y square. This is also a binomial. And one more thing, 3x into y plus 7y. 3x into y plus 7y. This is binomial or not? Yes, it is also binomial because of 3x and y in between into sign is there. Therefore, it is a one terms, and 7 is a one terms. In between plus sign is there. Totally two terms. Therefore, it is a binomial. Examples of the binomial. Are you understood? So next one is trinomial. Tri means 3, bi means 2, tri means 3. So therefore, there are three terms. There are three terms of the given expressions. Okay, expressions. The algebraic expressions having a three terms, it is called as a trinomial. So example, a square plus b square minus 2bc or 2ab. Okay, so this is the trinomial. See, a square on one term, b square on one term, two term, 2ab is one term. 2ab in between which sign is there? Into sign is there. That's why it having only one terms. So 1, 2, 3. There are three terms are there. That's why it is called as trinomial. And one more thing, m square plus n square plus 2m. So this is also a trinomial. And x cube plus y cube plus z cube. This is also a trinomial. So trinomials having a three terms. The last finally polynomials means so more than three terms. More than three terms idru kuda adenanta karithivi generally polynomial. For example, a square plus a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So how many terms are there? There are four terms, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is a polynomial. Okay, students, here one term monomial, binomial means two terms, three terms is a trinomial, four terms is ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? So four terms ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರನ್ನ quadrinomial ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Quadrinomial. So monomial ಕೂಡ polynomial, binomial polynomial, trinomial polynomial. But number terms ಗಳನ್ನ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಟ್ರಾನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಟೆಟ್ರಾನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಓಕೆ, 5 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಪೆಂಟಾನಾಮಿಯಲ್, 6 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಕ್ಸಾನಾಮಿಯಲ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ these are all called as generally polynomial. Polynomial is more than three terms, it is called as polynomial. Are you understood? Yes, this is the classifications of the algebraic expression. So next student, additions and subtractions of the algebraic expression. So in an additions, first one I will take it as addition. One example, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ like terms and unlike terms ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ see this is the unlike terms. The like terms and the unlike terms. The like terms it can add and subtract. ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, but in unlike terms it cannot add and subtract. Like terms ಗಳನ್ನ add ಮತ್ತು subtract ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but unlike terms ಅನ್ನ addition ಮತ್ತು subtraction ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಈಗ one example. So 3x and 7x plus 3x and 7x, one of the monomial, 7x is one of the monomial. So we have to add this terms in between, plus sign is there. So these two are the like or unlike terms. 3x and 7x are the like terms. Yes, it is a like terms. Very simple, students. Just only we have to add the numerical terms. Just we have to only add the numerical terms. So what is the 7 and plus? What is the sum of 7 and 3? It becomes 10. Same variable have to put it. So therefore 10x. 3x and 7x. The sum is 10x. The next one, 7m plus 5m plus 10m. So all these are like terms. Again we should add it. Easily we have to add it. Just only we have to add the numerical terms. What is the numerical term here? 7, here 5, here 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 7, or 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 10, 22. Correct? 22. So what is the numerical term here? M. That's why 22m. Okay. So this is the like terms. Suppose unlike terms bantandre, what is the sum of 2x and what is the sum of 2x and 3y? What is the sum of 2x and 3y? It cannot add, just only in between plus sign hakira mugitu. 2x plus 3y. This is the result. This is the answer. 2x plus 3y is the sum of 2x and 3y. Because 2x and the 3y are the unlike terms, therefore it cannot add and cannot subtract. Are you understood, students? Yes. So next one more thing I will take as. So this is a monomial. Only monomial by monomial. I will take monomial and binomial. See, what is the sum of, next one, what is the sum of 3x square and 4x square plus 5. 4x square plus 5 and 3x. ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಸಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. 3x square plus 4x square plus 5. So first ಇದರ ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಇದಾವೆ? ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 4x square 3x square ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 7x square. ಇನ್ನ ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ plus 5 as it is ಬರಲ್ಲ. 7x square plus 5 is the sum of 3x square and 4x square plus 5. Okay. So like 7m cube minus plus or minus plus 10m and 4m. What is the sum of these? 7m cube plus 10m and 4m. Very simple. 7m cube plus 10m as it is written down, and means plus we have to write 4m. We have to sum up these terms. So first we have to find the like terms. So 7m cube ಗೆ like ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 7m cube ಹಾಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. 10m ಗೆ like ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದೆ. 10m ಮತ್ತೆ 4m like ಆಗಿದೆ. We have to add it. 10m plus 4m it become 14m. So this is the sum of the 7m cube plus 10m and 4m. Do you understand, students? So this is the monomial to binomial. Like binomial by a binomial. Binomial by a binomial. Okay. 3x plus 4y is one of the binomial, and 7x plus 5y. Okay. See, this is in this binomial or any polynomial, binomial, trinomial or polynomial by a polynomial, we should add in a column wise, column method. Okay. This I showed in the horizontal method. We should add in the column method. It is very simple. So first, what is there? 3x plus 4y is there as it is right now, and then what we added? 7x and 5y. This 7x you have to write it down of the like terms. 7x ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 3x ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ like terms ಇವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 7x. 7x ಗೆ ಏನು ಸೇರಿದೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೋದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5y, ಆ 5y ನ y ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5y. ನಾವು ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆಡ್ ಇಟ್. 7x ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್, 7x and 3x it become 10x plus 4y plus 5y it become 9y. Therefore 10x plus 9y is the sum of 3x plus 4y and then 7x plus 5y. So next one 4x square minus 7x plus 10xy and 3x plus 4y square, sorry 4x square minus 5xy. ಇವೆರಡು ಹೇಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. 4x square minus of 7x plus 10xy ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಯಾ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಯ್ತು. 3x ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, 7x ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 3x ಗೆ ಸೈನ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 4x square ಎಂತ 4x plus 4x square we have to write down in the x square column. So 4x square here also 4x square, so in between sign is there plus. Next minus 5xy ಅದನ್ನ 10xy ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ಸೈನ್ ಸಮೇತ minus 5xy. Now we should add it. Now same sign, what we call same sign means see ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ 4x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮತ್ತು 4x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸೈನ್, ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4 plus 4 8x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ minus 7x ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3x ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 7 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4x, 7x ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3x ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವುದು 7x, ಅದರ ಸೈನ್ ಏನು ಮೈನಸ್, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ minus 4x. then plus 10xy minus 5xy, again signs are different, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 10xy ನಲ್ಲಿ 5x ಅನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 5xy ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು 10xy, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೈನ್ ಇದೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್. Therefore 8x square minus of 4x plus of 5xy is the sum of these two terms. Can you understand? So this is a binomial by binomial, monomial by monomial and polynomial by polynomial. Like this polynomial same. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 3 terms ಇದೆ, 3 terms ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 4 terms ಇದೆ, 4 terms ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು so add or subtract ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so this is the additions of the algebraic expressions. Okay students, in the next classes students we have to discuss the subtractions of the algebraic expressions. We have to discuss in the next classes. Okay, and also exercise problems also we have to discuss in the next classes. Okay, thank you students.